now I get to get back to work into these paintings that I wanted to start of the, they're going to be monoprints, and I did a bunch of drawings, and I'm going to try to share those. I think I'm finding out, as I have done a few of the prints, what might works better or not. I'm not sure yet, but I may do more drawings just so I have more variety. But the looser, the bigger, the better. And they're images of women screaming, and that is the subject matter of these monoprints that I'm going to make. No, are those the same? Those could be the same. They could, I don't know, we'll see. This is one with a little bit different perspective. I got these images off of, just found these images on the internet. There are a lot of women screaming on the internet. Mainly screaming for human rights. But, and come to find out, there are all kinds of groups of women that get together to scream all over the world. There's Scream on the Beach, Screech on the Beach, and I understand why. I think every day there's probably something to scream about in terms of what's happening in our world, and it's a form of protest and expression. And I was sort of captivated by this idea of screaming when Sinead O'Connor died, because she was sort of one of the few voices that spoke truth to power, and she didn't make it. And that's unsettling that such a strong voice couldn't really survive this world. This goes on and on. But some are, they all look a little like, some are wailing. It's all a form of screaming, or exerting something from a different register. And sometimes just it's a matter of degrees. It's been interesting drawing open mouths, because usually when you do portraits you avoid smiling or anything of the kind, because it's odd in a painting. It's odd to paint, and it can look weird. But this is sort of the opposite of that, and it's been kind of fun understanding what it takes to do a screaming mouth. Blue, I am liking the big ones best. So I'm going to work with the bigger one and see how that goes. And this is with the water soluble oil paints. And I'm using that because I am painting on this plastic board. What I'm doing is putting a drawing under this clear plexi, and from there I'm painting using a oil-based paper, which painting paper, which I had never heard of. It has a little bit of a woven look to it, but it seems to work. And actually I couldn't really find this online. I asked a few people in the art stores. No one really could tell me how to do this with the oil paint. I wanted to use oil paint. I didn't want to invest in a bunch of printmaking ink before I knew if I even liked this process. So I wanted to use what I have, and plus, with these water soluble colors, I've started using them in my painting because you get really bright colors, including neon colors. The printmaking ink or paint is very limited. I mean, there's one red, one blue, as far as I have found. So, hopefully this is the best. I'm doing it in the best way possible for what I want, I hope. Um, and what I do know is I love the process because it's uh, very quick and loose painting, and it's so fun. And then you get the reveal factor of the print. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's that one. Now I have the opportunity to paint back into this some. So I'm going to do that now. Definitely get more pigment and detail. So I move forward with painting again on this same plate, but this time I use neon colors, and I really like the effect. What I ended up doing is printing twice, so doing a painting twice slightly different and then reprinting it, and it really got the colors much richer and just enough detail. These are samples of how, and I'll show you a little bit the process, but there's a lot more pigmentation and a little more detail, just enough. And one of the things I love about this process is it's a little bit out of control, and just the texture and strokes and kind of the imperfections. I really am liking that. So it does mean the process takes a little longer because I'm doing more painting, but I don't mind because it's really fast and this process is really, really fun. Okay, so today I'm going to work outside. It's a beautiful, warm January day. It's been very cold at night, but the sun I'm going to take advantage of for the next hour. And I'm going to continue with my reprinting. So this was one of my, meaning I'm going to do another painting and print it on top of this one. Yes, I think that's good. It is brighter and I think it's better.